Hi, Gary. Do you remember, first off, congratulations on the game, but do you remember back in your first practice with the Trailblazers when you stood up to take that free throw and missed it?
For sure. I remember it.
And do you think about how, like, and at that time you had mentioned, like, I'm never afraid to take those shots. And I feel like that mentality is getting borne out as you're getting more and more playing time. Do you feel that at all?
I guess, yeah, you could say that, like you said, that's always been me since I can remember. I've always wanted to take the last shot. I've always dreamed of taking the last shot, whether it's a free throw, game winner, like I said in my last interview when I was a little kid, countless times you're in the driveway saying 3, 2, 1, count down. So, just when the ball come my way, just be ready.
And is that something you just have to have, that mentality to not be afraid like that?
You can't play no game or no sport and be afraid of anything, or you won't be successful. You can't be out there scary. You got to go out there, play your game, make or miss, live with the results.
Thanks, Gary.
Next question is coming from Jason Quick with The Athletic.
Gary, as you continue to emerge, I can't help but to think back to our conversation in February about your tattoos and about the hourglass one on your right arm, and your time is slowly coming. And do you remember what you said, that it was unfinished? And do you feel like it's time to finish that tattoo now?
Not at all. I got so much more work to do. I probably still won't touch that for another year or two. We are nowhere near where we're going to be. We're nowhere near the goals I'm trying to reach. So not yet, but slowly but surely it's going to get there.
And what do you see, they've talked about how you spent so much time in the gym last summer. Was there something that triggered you to get in and put in that extra work?
The summer before that, the quarantine, my whole life before that, I always been a gym rat. That's all I ever been. So it's nothing really that just motivated me to say, oh, let me get in the gym. That's always been me. That's always going to be a part of me my whole life. Like I always say in interviews, my dad instilled that in me at a very young age. If you want anything, you got to work for it. So, that's all I'm going to do. Continue to work.
Next question is coming from AJ McCord with Coin.
Hey, Gary. So my question, Michael Porter Jr. just talked about the two of y'all's history and credited you with the physical defense you had against him. What was it like going against, he said you guys won an AAU championship together. Can you talk about how far back you guys go and how, or if any, that knowledge helped you in guarding him tonight? Because he was quite a problem early.
You're right. He was. He's a terrific player. Like you said, I've known Michael Porter since I was in second grade. We played on AAU teams together. We have won national championships together. We have played one another through high school. Before the game, we planned on getting dinner after the game. So, I know him. He's a great talent. He's a great player. I'm glad, that he's finally getting the opportunity to showcase and show everything, that he can do. Ever since we were little kids, I seen him work, I know draft night just for me, just like him, was, different experiences. So we're just going to go out there, play hard, Off the court, we're great friends. We're amazing friends, It's all love, but when we're on the court, I don't know him, so.
How did that experience with him playing in the past help you now on the court tonight?
Every way possible, I know his tendencies. I know what he like, what he don't like, just little things like that, just studying the game, playing the game, just being around guys. So you pick up little things like that.
Thank you.
Next question is coming from Jason Quick with The Athletic.
Gary, I guess just circling back to my first question, how will you know when you have arrived?
That's a great question. Great question. I guess only time will tell.
Is there any part of you, though, that can step back? I mean, I know you're in a kind of a tunnel vision of concentration right now, but is there any part of you that can step back and realize what you are accomplishing right now in the moment?
Yeah, you can. But, like I said, I'm not finished. I'm nowhere finished product, what I can do. There's so much more to my game that I feel like I can do, I can grow, I can become. And like I said, I'm going to continue to work, continue to, trust my teammates, believe in my coaching staff, and, get better. But I guess you could say I'm here, but, I'm here. So I'm just here to play.
Last questions coming from Casey Holdall with Trailblazers.com.
kind of going off that same idea, Gary, I know players are never surprised, but to shoot as well as you're shooting right now, have you ever felt like you've been in that kind of rhythm before, or have you ever had another stretch in your career, even back playing in as a young man, where you were hitting this consistently against competition?
Casey, I work. I don't know a different way to put it, bro. I work. I'm not surprised by this. I worked for this. This is everything that I've worked for. This is what it should be. That's why I work to do. That's why I put countless hours in. That's why I go to the gym at night. So this is not a surprise. This is not shock to me. I'm here to play. You know, and my number is called Be Ready.
Thanks, Gary. We'll go ahead and wrap it there.